Good morning. Good morning. You should see me, or maybe you see skinny. I need to fix this real quick here. Girl, I see you. I'm coming. God damn. All right, let me go grab your bed. God damn. Holy shit. I can't bring that bed fast enough. There you go. There you go. Oh my god. Y'all, it's like up my ass. Okay. Alright. That is up right there. Make sure I make the dog cam bigger because it's more important. On that front. Okay, cool. Alright, then I'm going to go over here real quick. And I have to recapture this because I kind of like fucked up a little bit here. We need to bring this down. Okay. And I'm looking for the important part. I'm gonna have to, when I have more time, I'm gonna capture this and position everything better. But right now, this is what we got. Cool, got that there. And yeah, this shit is still loading. Okay. Alright, y'all. Welcome again to week 4 of the exercise grind. Exclamation mark diet. We got 22 weeks to go until it is March of 2026. And again, I don't have like all the stuff ready to show y'all yet here, but officially, week 1 of the diet has been done, and I'm down 2 pounds. I started at 208.2. I'm down to 206.2. We're down from 18.7% body fat down to 18.5. So, good stuff there. Let's see here, just check real quick on the pad. The pad looks. Double check on sound. Hopefully today you'll see a faster setup here. I'm hoping that this becomes less time intensive and such. Awesome. Alright. Preparing the stuff right now. Let's do a 1,000 calorie workout. Here. Okay.
Yeah, the stream crashed on purpose to not to so the stream remains online as I'm swapping PCs because of the fact that like given it's a rhythm game, we've kind of concluded here that it's just really sensitive to something like a rhythm game. So better just to like do the DDR. Do the DDR stream on the PC natively. That makes sense. All you gotta know is that I'm doing nerdy shit to make it so that the game syncs up and you don't hear like the sound differently than the visuals, which would make the experience really shitty. While not having to crash the stream while changing the PCs I'm streaming from. With that, we are ready to roll. Last session, my side ass muscle was like totally tapped out. Whatever that meant. Again, body is changing. Okay, I feel everything. I feel more muscles now than I have in a long time. That's good. Kinda can't get flexible enough, quite honestly, here. See here, this is it's a little tilted thingy for the to get the. Oh, it's so fucking good. It's a calf stretcher. It doesn't sit flat. It sits like at an angle, so your calves. Okay. Whew. So okay, before we continue, I do have those packs. I did download them. I just need to zip them up, or rather unzip them. They are unpacking now. Reload. What's up, Zan? I just stretch my calves on the edge of the pad. When I am, I guess when I'm less rusty, is that the right word? Still rusty crusty right now, I will then probably not be so thorough, or at least to the point where it comes off indulgent maybe. But right now, I just want to like not run into any interferences and such. The whole thing, I mean, if you're able to like, bang it down, no problem. That's awesome to hear. Sorry, you know what it is? Every day I want to hurry to just kind of be here and not have y'all waiting on me, but every day there's always something that I need to do. So it is what it is. gotta sit here and be patient as I'm putting out one forest fire at a time, such as adding in the packs. Now again, I don't know what packs, like I don't know what song to do here. Like I like to open with doubles. I feel there's a more drained of the two things, and then I will go to singles. So when we're in singles, Toshidado, if you want to like backseat or suggest some songs, I'm happy for it. I do know some ITG1 stuff here, like Queen of Light, but for the most part, I don't know what I'm doing here. As far as like what's a banger and what's worth playing, or even what to play, we're gonna start it blindly. Okay. All right. Oh, did I need to reload actually? Thank you, Zayn. Thank you, Hellkite. Morning, Hellkite. Only... God, it's almost 11 o'clock already. Dude, how the fuck... Dude, my goal was to be here 7:30. How the fuck did all that time go by? Oh well. Oh well. Oof. It is what it is. I can't be mad. I'm already, we are down 2 pounds so far. On the diet so far. Officially week one of 23 weeks on the exclamation mark diet. And it's going exactly according to plan. We're down 2 pounds. Already. Wait, whoa. 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 Alright, still doing my first lap on Anthology as we're slowly getting back into things. that chart had a lot of cross steps that I didn't expect. That was very off guard there. Almost. Good cleanup. Shit. I can tell my processing speed though is kind of shit. what I want is for everything gets so tight right now. I'm like, okay, now we need to a little less demand, a little less. Great song. Whatever keeps me moving. Man, what's good, chat? Good fucking morning. Let me get some tries up in here, shit. Sorry, is the content boring right now? Do I need to, like, play harder shit? Y'all don't fuck with doubles? Can I get something here? Damn. I get it, Europe's bad because I'm not here for Europe time. This is, like, barely European. This is, like, it's like 8 p.m. right now in Sweden. For my boomers here, a little fan service. God, that choke. Yeah, I misread a cross step and had to brute force it, and then from there I was more towards out of breath for the later half of that song. You can kind of see it in the middle there. I think, or if you didn't know, I know the pros know here, but like for my chat, look at this graph here on the bottom. See how it's a line graph with the white line indicating my combo or my grade or whatever the fuck, and then the gradient, that is the density of steps in the song, and then the marks, which are color coded, are relevant. Green is my greats, yellow excellent, white fantastic, and then blue fantastic plus. Yeah, with breath control, that's hard. That's very system 2 right now. I'm not quite there with that yet. Easier songs, I think I have more time to figure it out. Harder songs, I have to I focus on the pattern and stop breathing. I do the same thing in Smash. It's a universal problem for people forgetting to breathe. Really bad because you're depriving your brain of oxygen, so you're actually hurting yourself. In terms of both physically and mentally. Like the task you're trying to do is harder, less oxygen to the brain, as well as physically you're just making it harder to do the task at hand. Break song, then we'll hop on Seduction. Yeah, it's just like, it's not that I want to do it. That's the issue, right? The issue is there's not enough time to like acknowledge the autopilot happening and to confront it and do something different. Like when you have to simulate the scenario, and in the scenario I'm overwhelmed. So it's just kind of one of those things where like it's exponential, sadly. If I had the capacity to be aware of the bad habit in the heat of the moment when it matters, I wouldn't do it. But that's kind of the issue, is I don't have that capacity. So all I can really do is just like go into practice mode or like slow it down. But even then, that still doesn't directly address the issue. That just makes the information more familiar. So potentially, I would maybe be able to be aware to not do that. But you kind of have to be almost out of breath and a bad section, and then it happens. Yeah, it's just hard. Yeah, it's hard. Definitely see them cross steps too soon, too late. Bro, it's like I need a bowling ball. No, yeah, I need a bowling ball to like fall on my hamstrings right now. Can't get these bitches to fucking, they're like bricked the fuck up right now. Whatever you think I just meant by what I said is correct. God damn. Honey, foam roller. I already do that. I need weight. I need weight, not just motion. Look here, I'm gonna put it in Twitch chat terms. I need a bitch with an ass so fat, custom border patrol pulls her over for too much weight. I need her to sit on me, specifically in the hamstring area. Now you get me? Now you feel me? Yeah, well, it is what it is right now. I'm out of breath. I can read it. That's not the issue. Sadly, it's really that annoying part where my brain is keeping up, my body can't do it yet. So, good try though. I mean, passing a 16 would have been pretty crazy. That would have been a big poggers moment for me. It's not quite a ITG12, but it's pretty close. That ending was gonna definitely fuck me a new asshole. I mean, I almost did it, but that wasn't the. It's like whatever. That was a bar I was gonna fail on. Was the ending dump. Okay, we can 30 minutes of anthology is good. We can move on to less familiar stuff. Shit, dude. Goddamn. What's up, Casual? If you have any other questions, hit me up. Or also, if you have any if there's anything you don't understand that you think needs like a new command or whatever, let me know. Generally, I'll sit if I'm like really out of breath. Try not to if I don't have to. But we're trying to get the heart rate down to around 130 BPM or lower. Okay, we're gonna go over to. What's good? Thank you, fam. Sick progress. Keep me locked into. I want it, man. I want it, dude. Y'all want to hear a story while I'm recovering? Oh, what's up, Casual? Is the calories burned on screen anymore? I thought it used to be. sadly, with how the Apple Watch works, it's I can't have both. I have to pick one or the other here. So you'll see here, I either show the calorie burn with the heart rate. Like I can either show max heart rate, average heart rate, timer, or actually can I do more? Yeah, I can show like my movement rings, or that, or my current heart rate, total calories right now, or I can show this really good chart here. So total calorie burn is not shown anymore at this time because I can't really, because of how the Apple Watch shit works. However, you'll see there, it's not as obvious, but the red circle around the guy next to the yellow timer, that's the calorie progress. So you kind of have an idea of where we are right there. Right now I'm at a 415 out of 1,000. So story, okay, story. Probably a story you've heard before, but since Sidian kind of provoked it here, the reason why it's easy to lock in right now is because, well, when I was in Japan last year, if you didn't know, chat, I'm black. And so, you know, a black man in Japan, I stand out. I did get numbers. People did look at me. I caught them looking a lot, especially on the train. Not rudely. It was clearly more of like a curiosity, right? Because you don't see that too often. Even when I was in Japan for 3 weeks, I counted between 7 to 9 people total who were black. Very, very few. Not common at all, I would say. So, so you would think here that maybe me not being, you know, ethnically Asian is the biggest indicator of me being a foreigner in Japan. Not true, actually. Dude, Chip, it's not even that I was counting. It wasn't hard to count. Like, it was like, think about that, right? I was in Japan for 22 and a half days. 9 people total. It's not even one per day. It's like it's not even every other day. It's like once every, like, 2.x or whatever, like 1.89 days. Like, it was not a common thing at all. Like, so it was really easy to, like, you didn't have to count it. It was like individually remembered, actually. You know what I mean? And that was in July during, like, you know, I'd argue a more common Western tourism period. At least internationally. So, in Japan, I'd argue a bigger tell of a foreigner would be their obesity or their physique. Just, you don't see that. There's just not that much obesity in Japan. Like, I'm gonna be real here. It's not even like their health situation. Sure, the work culture is terrible, and that's a different topic here. But in terms of like their longevity and whatnot, one, you walk everywhere. I do mean that, you walk everywhere. And then 2, everyone, like, no one's fat, like, at all. I'm not fat shaming here. It's just a very uncommon thing. So, and I'd even argue as far as even being overweight is like an indication that you're probably not, you're probably foreign. So, whenever I go back to Japan, you know, I'm locked the fuck in there. I definitely want to go back here. I don't care about American shit anymore. I want to go back over there. The biggest, I want to be, and I want this anyway. It's not like a Japan stigmatizing me thing. It's like I already wanted to be like in shape, and I was there. I was there before, you know. Now I'm medicated. Now we're all here, so it's like, yeah, I know what I want. I love DDR, and primarily I want to play DDR better. So that's why I want to get in better shape. And I want the body to have the function of playing DDR better. 1. But also, 2, the symptom of that would be I would be in better shape anyway. So, here we are. Shredding, diet, everything else here. And that'll be nice. Then I'll look the part. I'll feel more confident. And then, when we're talking about fitness, people won't question me anymore, or as much, because like I look the part, I guess. You know what I mean? I would have to, like, I could say with like more self-compassion. So, But also Japan. Well, and I hope that, don't say this as like, you know, if you're fat, you're going to make fun of Japan. Not true. Not true. Again, Tokyo is very English friendly. I don't know, you know, when I went, that was when Biden was president. I don't know if now Americans are just kind of like, that might be a different topic now. I don't know. Things have kind of changed here. We'll get to that road when we get there. But when I went, I had a great time. Black girl went late night bar hopping with the locals in Kyoto. Asked him if he was Eddie Murphy. Hey, are you Eddie Murphy? Fuck you, guy. From Raw. Come on, chat. Raw. Come on, chat. Delirious, Raw, 80s, I think. Delirious, 82, I think. Raw, 87, or I forget the exact years here. But come on, chat. You know. You know. You ain't got no ice cream. You ain't got no ice cream. Mama, I want McDonald's. Honey, I can make something better than McDonald's. You can make burgers better than McDonald's? I'll make a burger better than McDonald's. You know? I go to the bread box and give me some bread. Okay. I give me an onion. And bell pepper. McDonald's ain't got no bell pepper. Shut your ass up, boy. I'm making a burger. And that burger come, you know, with half chopped bell pepper, onion coming out the patty and whatnot. All that grease just coming fresh off that pan, and it's absorbed into the bun. The bun more like a mushy, like wet sponge because there's so much oil from the burger being cooked. Now I'm drinking McDonald's here. You sitting there looking at it, can't even, with your, like, you know, quadruple XL patty with the meat to bun ratio out of control, just sobbing in grease with a spongy ass bun. Oh man, I want McDonald's. Alright, okay, I'm locking out. Oh yeah, no, I fuck Harry with Eddie Murphy. Stand up. Legendary. You kept getting the special scores in karaoke. Oh my god. Oh, because he was a natural English speaker singing the Western songs, right?
can only imagine.
Yeah, Chad, it really is. Ah, man, dude, it would give y'all such perspective, dude. Like, the nightlife in Japan, it really is just built different, dude. Like, I keep saying here, like a broken record, the walkability. The fact that you can just, like, walk everywhere. Like, you don't know how much the friction of everything being a deliberate car drive to everything makes everything worse. I mean everything. It really is like, it just cascades all the way down. Like the lack of spontaneity in where you go and what you do, because it all must be a deliberate car drive to and from, is why your life sucks. It's just that simple. An example would be grocery shopping. Like, I think Americans are used to the uncontested idea that you go to a big box retail and you just buy you buy your supplies in bulk, probably weekly, right? But what I saw in Japan comparatively, yeah, you go get your groceries daily. It's an actual convenience store stop, and you just grab whatever you need that night, and you move on from there. Because it's not you're always within an arm's reach of whatever you want. Like, they don't have these, like, food deserts that we have in the West, where, what's next to you? Oh, a Dollar Tree. What do they sell? Pure shit. What's next to you? Gas station. What do they sell? Pure shit. Well, I need real food. Oh, sorry, you're gonna go to Walmart. And then you go to Walmart, which is, again, a drive away. Yeah, you know what I mean? It all cascades down. So, because the grocery store and such are in more accessibility, you don't have to do as much bulk shopping. Not as much bulk shopping means you don't need like the American-sized fridge or the American-sized storage capacity for all the shit. I don't know. You just kind of see it all for what it is here, dude. The whole thing, the whole fucking thing. It all falls apart really quickly. Oh, okay. Americans want big houses. Why? Americans have a lot of shit. Why? Americans have so much shit in their house. The average American, I would debate here, hoards a lot of crap. Think about your aunt, your uncle, and your parents, and how their houses are laid out, and how much shit they have everywhere. And I mean everywhere. It's cold spots galore. Rooms they haven't touched in who fucking knows how long. The over-concern of wanting a spare bedroom, and then the spare bedroom becomes another space for shit. It's an office that they never use. It's the gym room that they never go to. Building these amenities that are just really there in title for self-validation, but not actually practical at all. It's small basis necessitates the daily buying of things as well. Second part is they generally eat more fresh things, which keeps pricing competitive for those things. A lot of political things mixed in with that, but not going to touch those. I see. No, you're not wrong. My question would be, Zan, is that which of these two, if we were to entertain the false dichotomy, which of these two is the worst of the two? That's more what I'm getting at. Obviously, I can agree that, yeah, it's not perfect, but also the case I'm making point of view is that I think most Americans are not even aware that what we do is not normal, or rather, is not like a global phenomenon, right? Like, it's a very American-specific style here, like drive everywhere, bulk shopping, bulk storage, big everything. You know what I'm saying? But no, I completely agree with you. I mean, yeah, you know, the blissful Goldilocks just right would be the ideal here, but I mean that's like a whole different story, right? Okay. Is this song hard?
Ladies in your man at home. The club is full of ballers and their pockets full of grown. And now you fellas leave your girl with her friends. Cause it's 11:30 and the club is jumping, jumping. Boys say you gotta go on there, show you gotta ramp up the party ain't gon' stop, so let's take it high. Last weekend you stayed at home alone and lonely. Couldn't find your man, he was chilling with his homie. Ladies in your man at home. The club is full of ballers and their pockets full of grown. And now you fellas
Spread that pussy out, y'all. We'll get it.
11:30 and the club is jumping.
That's a banger chart, dude. It's the chart that track deserves. Hey, I did the bracket taps on the last section of it. Once I caught on. Whew, okay. On that note, chat. 1 hour. Let's call it here, y'all. I'm pretty winded. Goddamn. Man, I thought I had more gas in me. Fuck, dude. is what I would say if I was soft. Get your ass to sit back the fuck down, bitch. I got singles to do. We're halfway there. I didn't do all that yapping about no motherfucking calorie burn. To sit here and puss out on no fucking singles, bitch. I ain't done yet. Get you basted. All right, singles time. Bitch. Alright. Okay, so I got all this shit here. Alright. Alright, Toshi. What we talking here? Whew. And you throwing me M mods out the gate? You so not chill? Ain't nothing chill about no M mods. Inspector K. Oh my god. Kyle Ward's porn star name, if you ever went to OF. Gotta let him know whose pipe laid it down, but can't make it too obvious. I know, I'll make a pseudonym. Inspector K. Okay, next song. You want me to do all disconnected? Oh, no, it's gonna have to really fun. That was really fun. Ooh, EX8081. Okay. 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 By the way, I don't know how many of y'all, I don't know if it's commands, okay, there's commands here, okay. Exclamation mark schedule. And then we're gonna do that. Alright, shoot command, who's updated. We need to add, schedule, agenda, uptime, title, stream deck. Thank you, Eagles. You'll see here, after DDR, 1 hour break to shower. I'll come back live and Can I get a try hypers if you're a real tryhard, OG tryhard, and you followed for that Yoshi Island years ago, right? I know we ain't done Yoshi in a hot ass minute. Y'all don't even know why I got all these Yoshi emotes here. Y'all don't know why try feels, try hypers, try grump, all the Yoshi emotes that y'all love, but y'all like why Yoshi? Like I don't know why isn't Yoshi here. Chat, it seems random because it kind of is, but we have major Yoshi speedrun news. Okay. Not only that, I'm saying I'm starting to do the anime right now. Like, what I'm saying here is quite possibly, not clickbaiting here, quite possibly the biggest thing in Yoshi speedrunning in 11 years. Not clickbait. Like, I'm talking for a scale here. 2012 was when the bonus skip was discovered. 2014 was when the 5-4 skip became practical. And well, 2014 was kind of a big year. That was the 5-4 skip and the red coin duplications. That was all like the same fucking year. It was kind of crazy actually. This is probably the next big thing here. It's not a new tech, but it does change how I'll be speedrunning Yoshi going forward. And that will mean big things. So, very, very, so come back after the break, after the shower break, you'll see. Got a work meeting. Remember, use your mouse jigger software to have them think you're online, and then you watch the stream on your phone. Easy as that. Uninstall Microsoft Teams because it's spyware, and then have the mouse trigger on your phone. And then when they ask you why is Teams not working, just tell them you don't know you're bad computers, and then voila, then you're good to go. They're not gonna call on you in the meeting anyway here. like literally, if you just say I don't know, I'm bad with computers here. You could be good with computers and just say that I don't know, it's Windows 10 being shit. And what are you gonna say? No, it's Windows, or Windows 11 being shit. What are you gonna say? No, yeah, I don't know how to work Windows. I don't know how to work this shit. admin privilege on the corporal laptop to uninstall stuff. Man, look, I'm gonna keep it a $1.50 on that one, dude. If I had corpo spyware in my home, bro, the things I would figure out how to make that shit my bitch. Fucking mic access to me, cam access to me, when not in meeting hours? Honey, okay, alright. Corp laptop goes right next to where the dog sleeps. Oh, sorry, dog unplugged it. Oh, sorry. Here's the paper sheet, by the way. Here's my work done on time, but yeah, here you go. The tech for me is to put a good sized rock on a keyboard, open up Notepad, and it'll constantly say green. Oh my god. Okay, can I get a 1 in chat? Have y'all seen, or have y'all bared witness or heard the tales of what the anti-cheating methods now? Like, so like, if you take an online course, like an online college course now, and it's like test day, Venom has told me that the software, like you have to be on webcam, and you have to rotate the webcam in your entire surroundings, and then it uses AI to detect here if there's any like other like monitors or people or cheating and shit like that, right? Like, you gotta show that there's no other computers nearby, that your phone's away, on a strict timer when you do your test, blah 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 blah. With the webcam on during the test. Have you heard of this actually? Like where we are now with like the cheating and the GPT exploitation. Man, I don't know, dude. All I'm gonna say is that if you graduated before 2022. May God have mercy. That was the last chopper out of Vietnam. I don't even know what the fuck you do right now until the AI bubble bursts. It's gonna burst eventually, but right now it's like, oh, your degree is useless because the future is AI. Until the bubble, and then when the bubble bursts, it's like, oh my God, no, who could saw us coming here? We needed to outsource all of the human accountability to AI, and it's not doing its job. Oh no, now what do we do? We have to hire humans to clean up the mess that AI made, right? So, yeah. Like, unironically, it's just like, no one saw it coming, like, to this extent and to this level of stupidity, but god damn, dude, like if you're a freshman in university in 2023 onward, dude, I don't know. Like, it's one thing to get, like, in student debt for your degree. It's a whole other thing when you're in a manufactured student debt crisis where your degree is also now not being perceived as necessary because we're in the AI bubble. Like, class of 22, they're the last ones out, kinda, but the freshmen of 23, they're, like, the most fucked because they're right in the thick of it. Like, the next, I'm hoping it's less than 10 years, but whenever that bubble bursts, I mean, goddamn, dude. Yeah, you need to have 5 years senior experience. I'm gonna have 5 years experience for an entry-level job. You better call future Trunks and get that time machine and figure that shit out. Figure what out? You want 5 years experience for an entry-level job. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, y'all. Alright, let's go faster right now. Let's do clean and late. Alright, I'm gonna do these brackets. These are hands, but can I do those brackets? Someone I know who's getting her master's, she's sister, use GPT for all their assignments. They have no clue what they're doing for major projects. Yeah, the human brain is programmed to attract convenience and the path of least friction. So like that. I mean, yeah, like, you know, your time is valuable because it's your time, it's you. So yeah, why the fuck would you do the assignment? Why would you do the assignment, you know, legitimately, when there's like no consequence? Keyword here, when there's no consequence for those who are just outsourcing the GPT, right? Like, there's no vetting of who's using GPT. The assignments are archaic because they're not testing application, but rather just labor, I guess. But again, the labor can be outsourced to GPT. So, fuck it. You know, the assignment's done by GPT. Who cares? And with that, yeah, you get more time to live your life and do more of your things here, I guess. So yeah, that's a thing. What are you gonna do about it? This is where the curriculum needs to change to migrate towards testing application, because otherwise you're just like, you know, you're just funneling the inevitable onslaught of GPT, which, again, by the way, allegedly a figure somewhere around 800 million users monthly, surpassing monthly visitors to Wikipedia. That's cool. Totally not, that's not a terrible stat there. And with that, the question just really is here, okay, when this thing gets monetized, eventually, then what? Like, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Like, when you GPT prompt and it tells you that the best dick pump is, you know, currently the one available at, like, you know, adamandeve.com, use code Bussy for 10% off in the prompt, and it's already got you there. Like, it'll even make an account for you if you'd like it to for you. Yeah, you know, then what? Do you say yes, thank you service for the product? You know what I'm saying? Like, the newest model's always behind the paywall. I'm sorry, when I say monetize, I mean like the you know, the capitalism in-game one, the one where it's just like advertising built into it. You know, when we do the revenue model that's scalable for infinite profit. As in the one where it's, what I'm getting at more so than like it being monetized being the bad thing, like it has to make money at some point. I'm more getting at when the pursuit of monetization via the advertising model is cannibalizing its own purpose. It won't tell you what the best dick pump is. It will just give you the one that was sponsored to be plugged here on ChatGPT. Like, does Adam have the best dick pump? Probably not. The cheapest one? Definitely not. But they'll tell you that it's both the best and cheapest one with this code right now. And your account with them already made, if you grant it to. So, that's what I'm getting at here. Thank you, GPT. I won't critically search for better, cheaper products. Or that. When that happens, then what? I'm hoping that they, the sheep wake up here, but I doubt it. I doubt it. We're at 800 calories here. at me almost EX80. Shit. Those foot switches, by the way, are fucking evil. Oh my god. Whew. Wait, this is impossible? I saw Mil Blackman on Twitch and he was on the front page of 2015. I was like, bet? That me? That me? I apologize because of the Super Mario playthroughs and because he's black. He's black. I was big on Dashy and tried to play that game. Grew up out of that though, and now I'm back for the ride. Hey, what's up? Welcome back, Quince. You know, actually, I played a level that Dashy made. I think. I forget. One of my YouTube videos has Dashy in the title, and I either played his level or I beat a level that he rage quit on. One of the two. I know he's quit a lot of levels here, but yeah. I saw that, you know, when I was on Mario Maker in 2015, I was so unaware of what content creation entailed. So I had no clue, like, even, like, how to do YouTube, or even what was going on. Like, I was so busy maintaining my Twitch empire, I had, like, no time to figure out YouTube, you know what I mean? Like in an alternate reality, if I knew what I was doing and I was aware of the time sink that Mario Maker had immediately given me, I would have hired an editor, and like a really good editor, like a beast mode, like $3,000 a month editor, and just let them go crazy with it. That would have been the smart call, but again, the problem here is this is all hindsight, and it's not like it didn't happen gradually. Like, I went literally from 300 viewers Yoshi to the next day 4,000 viewers Mario Maker. Like, it didn't happen. It was so literally overnight, night and day, that I was like, oh shit, okay, well this will stop happening. This will end tomorrow, and then tomorrow was 4,000. The next day it was 4,000. The next day it was 5,000. It kept growing. It didn't stop. And I was just like, oh, okay, well, this is crazy. And I didn't know what to do, so I just kept going. And I was doing daily, you know, 12 to 18 hour binges. Literally just like every waking hour I could playing Mario. It was kind of like it was very unhealthy, I would say. But it also was kind of stressful because I was so uncertain of what to do. Do I take time to literally figure out anything, or just stay live? I just kept live. I did what I was doing. That's literally it. I mean, it's like if I can go back in time and do it all different, of course, right? We all would. But like, man, it's like it's almost dangerous to think in hindsight here. But here's what facts I do remember from that time. By November 2015, certain times of the day, I was a top 10 streamer. That I do remember. There were points where I was holding 8K viewership in November 2015, which was a lot smaller back then. And so me having 8K after 11 p.m. East Coast meant I was top 10. That was crazy. And so with just that level of influence and size, I could have did anything. But yeah, I didn't know what to do. I didn't have any guidance. You know, you gotta think here. Being a live streamer was like right at the inception of sustainability. Like, man versus gaming had been around since like 2010, sure, whatever here, but like being an influencer or a streamer was like not common at all. So like there was no like foundation or like established production pipeline for how to do this shit. So, you know, I think people forget here how kind of crazy it was. Like, if God help me here, if I had these fucking streams, it would be amazing. Asmongold subbed to me and asked me for advice on how to stream. I don't even remember this, but Asmongold reminded me of this when I was on the Steak and Eggs podcast in 2023, and I was like, I pretended I remembered that, but I actually don't remember this, honestly. Because again, in that time, it's such a fucking blur, dude. Like, it's like the amount of people that were in my chat that hated me, loved me, didn't know me. Oh, you're the tryhard guy. Oh, this is where the emote is. Like, it was it was a shit show every day. Because I didn't have mods. I didn't have mods for this shit, so the chat was a giant dumpster fire every fucking day. I make one Xbox joke, and they all got, like 55 people got butthurt immediately, were like, you know, KYS, loser. And I'm like, damn, Xbox Bros got y'all panties tight, bro? And then they got more mad at me, whatever, and then they unfollowed me, whatever, I don't know. But, like, yeah, it was just like, it was so much stuff. It was crazy. Now, I had mods, but they were, like, not, like, we didn't have, like, a... Okay. Just to give you an idea... Okay, hang on, it's story time here, I guess we're gonna know. Just to give you an idea, Discord was, like, in, like, not early access, but effectively a public beta, August 2015. So, like, Discord wasn't standard yet. People were just posting in the offline chats. The offline chat was the pre-Discord thing at that time. Just to give you an idea. So, like, a Discord where you organize a hierarchy and the community and all that here, that was, like, that was not standard yet. A streamer Discord wasn't really a thing universally yet. So, like, yeah, it was just it was a hot-ass mess, dude. And many times, again, remember, I was doing 18-hour streams, so it was just like, I don't know, but when we were hitting the overnight, we were hitting the post-Hawaii, Japan, China, New Zealand, Australia time zone. Oh yeah, there were no mods like at that time. No, that was a hot-ass fucking mess, dude. So yeah. Yeah, definitely that here. So, yeah, I wish I had that, again, sadly, public call here, if anybody has, for some reason, if anyone has ever mirrored my 2015 to 2019 streams, hit me up. I'd love to. Man, I have none of that shit, dude. I'm such a fucking idiot. I have none of that. God, I wish I had them still so I can actually, like, archive that properly. I'm missing, like, I pretty much have almost nothing between 2013 to 2018. Like, half a decade of streams in a dumpster, because I don't know where the fuck I put it at. It's the worst. It's the worst. Maybe. Can't do that walk one. When was the time you did Yoshi and letting chat bet on how long it took you to finish the whole game? You're not narrowing it down. I mean, I did Yoshi. Yoshi was my main game. That's where I started with streaming altogether. I was a speedrunner before I was a streamer. I've been speedrunning since 2005. I've been a streamer since 2011. So I already had half a decade in the game, you feel me, before I even clocked in day one on this shit. So, as far as, like, when was chat betting on Yoshi? I don't know. It's like, betting how? Like, with, like, the bet bot? The bet bot was December 2021, because that was when I did the event, the dedicated Yoshi December. But again, that was a blurb in the whole thing. I'd say like, we're kind of past the point now where like, the era of like being like a one game speed run, like a one trick speedrunner. It's just, I mean, it can work if you have ways to keep it dynamic. But I'd argue most people don't really. The people who do that, they run one game, one category, and they get really good at it, and they do only that. They don't have a lot of viewership because it's a very repetitive thing, and it's just like not as like appealing. So now, of course, this is where chat's going to immediately say here, ZFG, and it's like, okay, yes, there are exceptions to every rule. Obviously, I can't make all of like human habit and viewership into one monogamous blob. There are exceptions here. Also, OT's a very exceptional game here, where the game's barely a game. It's like a fucking puzzle where you just playing the game as its own fucking puzzle at this point. You can do whatever the fuck you want. So ZFG, the Ocarina of Time speedrunner, he's a one trick who does one game and does it really really well and gets a lot of viewership doing it. But that's OOT. It's like its own unique exception, I would say. But for the most part, yeah, me doing Yoshi all year long, like, I just don't have that. What I want to say is that I've grown, and I'm healthier for it now. Like, when I was playing Yoshi and only Yoshi, know that I had a bad mental, because I thought that every other game, there was no point, because no other game was as fun as Yoshi. Which is clearly not the case now. I am a gamer who loves many things. And, yeah, that's beautiful. I used to be like a prisoner of the, like, Yoshi was like fentanyl, and the fentanyl made hentai and like, I don't know, like anything else not worth it. It was just, okay, more fentanyl in my veins, please. Like, that's what it was. Like, a toxic addiction, if you will. And so now I enjoy other things, which is great and awesome. So I just don't know if I have it in me to be like strictly a Yoshi person ever again. And also, quite honestly, I'd argue most viewers wouldn't even want to like see strictly Yoshi over and over, like the same levels over and over again every fucking day. Like, we're just not. We're sadly in a different time now. Speedrunning and live streaming were like, these were like a double conditional spectacle 10 years ago. Really, more like 12 years ago. Like, being a speedrunner was like the rare, cool exception to this niche underground world that, people didn't know about, right? That the GDQs gave a portal into. And then streaming was this hip new thing with a counterculture that was different than YouTubing, because YouTube was, at the time, YouTube Let's Plays were the big thing with PewDiePie back in the early 2010s, and here you had the total opposite. You had speedrunning streamed on Twitch. So there was like, they were two very different things. And the thing is now, little Timmy, who's like 11 years old, who should not be streaming, is streaming now. Okay, that's cringe as fuck here. And they're on Discord. Okay, who's monitoring that here, by the way? Holy fuck, Groovers galore. And speedrunning, yeah. There's a dedicated artist for every fucking game ever now. So that, like, no one's surprised. Everyone expects a speedrunner for every major game now. So, not only that, if bad game, good game, new game, hype game, all of them get speedrunners. All of them get speedrunners, all of them have communities. Like, it's not new anymore. So, those two facets there alone have like tremendously nerfed the innate content appeal of being a speedrunner as well as being a streamer. So you have to kind of like, you have to kind of recognize all of that stuff right there. So that's just kind of like how I see things now. Anyways, all that to say here, yeah, Yoshi was, the particular thing I'm talking about here is the Yoshi December thing, which was 2021. And yeah, we'll talk more about that actually after the break here. Let's finish up first. isn't the biggest streamer someone who started at age 13? Does that counter my point? Well, okay. Even if you say speed, I show speed, if that's what you're referring to, is the biggest streamer, does that counter the point I made at all? My point was more about like why solo game speedrunning isn't viable in the context of me being a solo Yoshi streamer at the time. Speed, I show speed being popular and big is like a whole different topic to get into. But I'm also not sure what you're getting at right now here, so I'm not quite sure. You have to elaborate. Or if you're being sarcastic here, you should have used an emote. Sorry. No big deal. It's just I can't read it in time, so we play it at like 85% and be able to like make out the brackets. That's the issue. I can't make out the brackets in time, so I'm playing recovery the whole way through. We'll get there in time. No big deal. In the meantime, if I play it bad form, I can feel my hips getting like blown the fuck out. Which is the same problem your mom told me about last night, so I just can't really, you know. My empathy kicks in here because I can't really, I feel bad about that. Both for her and for me right now. Wait. Oh wait, that mutes. Wait, no it doesn't. Man, y'all be fucking lying, dude. That doesn't mute the fucking mic. Okay, alright, y'all. Y'all be just making up shit right now. Why y'all be lying like that, bro? that song we did before that, the spacewalk song. Yeah, I was still hips weren't out recovered from that yet. I can feel that. Also, the other issue too was that that chart was really condensed. I actually need to have that probably like C730 actually. That was like really 124 BPM, but man, them steps were fast. Maybe it was just all the 16ths and then 30 seconds. Okay. Ready or not, one more song. So I have to go pee. That's my cue to get out of here because I gotta go. One, we have silk song to do anyway, but also I have to go pee. If I'm gonna pee, I'm probably going anyway. The 8-bit mix. This. Apparently not, no. We get a little break song. So I want to do a harder song, but I need to recover first. Alright, bitch. A little too fast. But me putting on 730 for that 10 was a bad idea. Overcompensating. developed anything other than I'm just gonna. It's gonna be not pretty when we go to the last song. Okay. Hey, Zan, are you still here? If so, is it possible to have the scene auto switcher react to song result rather than picking song? Is that possible? Ideally, I'd want the scene to switch automatically at song result, and then swap to scene at song pick once the song is like starting, I guess. I don't know if you're still here or not. If not, it's okay. I'll give you. Black suit was good. Was good. Set a scene for screen evaluation. Okay. That's. I just need to know if there was like if the program had a differentiation for that thing. Okay. Phenomenal. Right now I'm doing it manually until I set that shit up here. Work in progress. Calorie burn. By activity, 1,030. In total, or 1,080 in total, 1,384. Yeah, I already wrote it down. Okay, final song. Okay, what am I doing here? From the bottom. Board, last song. That's a banger.
I was trying, y'all.
It was pretty sloppy anyway. It wasn't conserved. I'm also really, really turnt. Like I knew that was going to be like a push. And that was a push. That's a pretty rude 10 for the record. Fucking bracket into foot switch. Okay, I'm sorry. That's that. It's like mine foot switch into bracket into mandatory foot switch, which, oh man. Okay. GG's. Final calorie count, 1145 calories burned. Total calories, 1391. We have definitely earned something. Okay. Yeah, this definitely, it was fun. We can do more. Good shit. Thanks for recommendations. No, I like ITG. I still know, like, it's like, eventually, right, I'll be at a point where I could, like the evolution of the DDR, or the rhythm game segments would be that I'm good enough in the off season that I don't yearn to, like, particularly improve on shit. So at that point, I could just, like, have chat request more things. But right now, there's, like, so much work to be done in terms of being able to better form, better breathing, better at brackets, better at doubles, better at everything. Work on my no bar, work on my everything. So there's so much to work on that I take more of a curated position right now on things, because I need to, I kind of need to do the songs that I can finish right now, you know. So also, admittedly, have more fun when I can play the harder shit. So I might, eventually these streams will be more interactive, but not right now though. GG's, y'all. So, we're done here. We'll find someone in the raid. Reminder again, if you enjoyed, smack the follow button. We're working on the structure now, as y'all may or may not know. ! Diet. I am on a 1,000 calorie deficit. On a 5-month-long shred, we're gonna lose 30 pounds. Right now, I started at 208.2 pounds. I am down to 206.2. At my peak, I was 177 pounds. May of last year. So, nothing we can't get back with a little dedication. And this time around, I'm much more structured, is the word I would use. So, we'll be doing DDR. As of now, it's pretty safe to say we're doing DDR 3 times a week. Saturday, Monday, and Wednesday mornings. That's the play right now. And this is the 2nd week of doing that, or shooting for that. I was shooting for it last week, only did it twice, but this week should be 3 times. So I will see y'all Wednesday morning. Be here or be square. What is my intake at for the 1K deficit? No, I haven't had a chance to post it. Again, we've been busy, right? It's like I wake up and I try my best to get here, but I had to fix some stuff for the stream here and there, and I had to take care of some things. I'm trying to word that here, just like stream shit. So I haven't had a chance yet to make a Discord post about what my diet is. Again, sadly, social media takes forever to do well. I don't want to just like dump it online and be like, yeah, here's what I do. I want to like, type it up and shit. So sadly, I'm not a like do that lazily. So I want to like take my time and make it like coherent and good. So I'll be posting my diet when I get a chance. It's almost, I hate to say it here, it's like if people like drop 5 subs, then I can just do it on stream, right? But clearly people aren't gonna do that. So it's like my time is valuable. I need to like get to Silk Song sooner. I need to like get to doing more of the shit that people want to see more quicker. So I can't really like I don't want to take time away from streaming to do that right now. But yeah, in short, I'm burning 3,700 calories on workout days, and I eat about 2,700 calories. So you're in the Discord. I'm gonna post in the fitness room soon with it. And then finally, am I back into lifting at all? No. Currently, no. Not because I don't want to, but because I don't have the time. Like streaming 5 days a week, DDR 3 times a week, and keeping up the VOD channel and slowly getting things going. Like it's getting to a point where I'm just out of time, kind of, sort of, and I need to really start looking at delegation for sure. I need to like pay someone to like do some of this shit because I don't have the time to do it all, honestly. Not to my own standard anyway. So okay, all right. Let's find someone to raid. I'm gonna go shower, !schedule, and we'll be back in an hour. No big deal. And then we'll continue. Look at the schedule. We have some exciting, an exciting stream ahead here. I have big Yoshi news. Big Yoshi news. And then we'll get to Silk Song. Oh man, our boy is live. Wake and grind. Well, maybe I should raid our friend who is live right now. That was pretty easy. What's our boy doing? Our boy getting it. Yeah, I gotta do this, y'all. Okay. Where are we at here? Yeah, Yoshi news. !schedule. Check that out there. Look at that thing there. We're gonna raid Bromid. I'll be back in an hour. I love all y'all. Thank you again. Big shout outs to Zap Gun Dual Wield for following, as well as A. Laris for following as well. Thank y'all so much. The DDR follows and subs are super fucking sick to see. This game is dead as fuck as far as it directly goes on Twitch, so all we can do to help boost it up and whatnot is great. For every one DDR stream, there's like 1 billion of them that just reward gluttony, indulgence, and just eating the bad stuff here. So DDR will call that out. You definitely ain't gonna be getting no Wendy's on this shit unless you want to have a fat stomach ache and have a terrible time on the toilet. You feel? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go shower now. I'll see y'all in an hour, okay?